Hey everybody, welcome back to the best US Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is the 27th of January, 2025, and in this video we're going to be talking about the American Women Quarters errors. There's been plenty, there's only about 20 coins in this 4-year program, and what's remarkable is that we have been given at least 6 or 7 errors that have been remarkable. I know there's the nesting bird, along with the doubled earring on the Maya Angelou quarter, and that's compounded with the fact that in that first year of 2022, you had the witchy poo nose wart error, as well as the herpes drooling error for the obverse of the Washington quarter. And I think they fixed that for 2023, the following year. And that's why we're not seeing those as much. But still, we have that Edith Kanakaoli die clash. We had the Zitkala Shaw double chin Sally Ride die clash. We have the Wilma Mankiller die break. That was phenomenal. Now, there's something that's come up, and it's from Dr. Mary Edwards Walker. There is a double die on that one, and we're going to be going over to numismaticnews.net. But I'll tell you, I found something that was really interesting, and I think there's a die break about to happen or be discovered for that particular quarter. But before any of that, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. It's actually a tremendous number. Not sure exactly how big it is, but it's got to be ginormous. And hey, you know what? If you're returning here, thank you very much. Do appreciate that. We're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm not going to say. Now let's bounce over here to moneymetals.com. Looks like everything is flat, if not just going down in red. All right, gold is down $1.75 to $27.8175. Silver down 5 pennies, 5 cents to $30.73. Platinum down $1.60 to $963.60. Palladium down $12.30 to $10.35, and Dr. Copper is down 3 cents. This is not an in-stock American Silver Eagle yet. However, I have heard people say they have picked up 2025 American Silver Eagles. But isn't that interesting? I don't know what's that all about. All right, over here, the premium for a quantity of 1 through 39 is $6.99, and you'll pay $37.73 each, and they will buy them back for $31.98 each. Now, over here to numismaticnews.net, there's an article by Ken Potter, dated January 23rd, 2025, and reading this article, well, it makes me feel like a teacher all over again, and maybe you can feel the same way when you read it back to yourself. Title of this article is 2024 Philadelphia Dr. Mary Edwards Walker Double Die, 25-cent found at Walmart. Oh, yes, good old Wally World. That's what I call it. A major double die reverse discovery on the 2024 Philadelphia minted Dr. Mary Edwards Walker quarter is turning heads. Found in circulation and already making waves online, the coin shows a significant doubling on the Medal of Honor and Walker's hair. Don't forget to check your change. Yeah, thank you for that reminder. All right, do you even get change? Do you even use money when you go out and spend money? Maybe, maybe not. And that's the quarter right there. And obviously you can see this is a circulation, been in circulation. However, there's some online that look pretty clean. And I mean, talking no strikes, no dings, no dents. Anyway, let's keep on keeping on. It says here, as we enter the new year, I thought it might be interesting to take a look at a fairly major double die reverse reported on a 2024 Philadelphia minted Dr. Mary Edwards Walker American Women Quarter. Axer Enrique Cotto, and it says here his final name, and the last part, Concepcion, okay, of Puerto Rico, reported this to me a few weeks ago. The variety has been making a big splash on eBay in recent weeks. It features strong hub doubling, double die, of many of the design elements on the Medal of Honor on the upper right side of the design and on Walker's hair on the right side of the portrait. And I'm basically going to just talk about some of the specifics of this error. As you can see, there's the cannon right there, 1 cannon, 2 cannons. There's some doubling there, and there's the hanger. There's doubling there. And as you can see on the inverted 5-pointed star, that there's some doubling there. That's incredible. That's incredible, right? It says here, while Conception was the first to show me an example, one from Dominic Montagna was submitted to double die attributor Dr. James Wiles of Variety Vista a couple of weeks earlier. And you will say, yep, you will see this on listings on eBay, VDDR-001. Wiles has it listed in his files as a 2024P MW VDDR-001. His VVs, images, and more detailed information on the coin can be seen here. That's an awesome link. Check that out. It has also been listed in my Variety Coin Register files for inclusion in the 6th edition of Strike It Rich with Pocket Change. And there you go. That's the doubling in the hair you need to look out for. No doubt about it. Let me keep on keeping on. Go here. Yeah, doubling here, right? Look at the cannon there and the hanger. Yeah, there's doubling, major doubling going on there. Let's keep on keeping on. I've highlighted what I want to talk about because this new Walker American Women Series quarter double die exhibits a shift of the underlying images from the center over toward the right side of the coin design. Specialists tend to agree, maybe argue, that this double die is the probable result of both a tilted and offset hub double die, or what I coined a hybrid form of double die back in the 1990s. Isn't that interesting? Maybe it's not a double die. Maybe it's a hybrid, right? Who knows? This is all way too technical for me. I mean, honestly, I would love to see a coin show where they do striking on coins and make some errors, not necessarily American coins, but at least explain the die process as if you were like maybe a worker, an employee at the mints in the striking process, where you could go, oh yeah, that's what happens. To be a visual learner, not just to see it in words. Now it says here, while this is a very nice double die, I suggest waiting at least a month or two to see. And this is what I've been doing exactly. I knew about this, but it was only recently that I came across what I think is this die break. It's amazing, and it's on both sides, obverse and reverse. Now, it says here, while prices settle. There are enough of these on eBay right now for us to be sure this will not be another great rarity like the 2009 Denver struck Washington, D.C. Duke Ellington double die quarter that fetches thousands of dollars. Now, keep on keeping on here, and I'll read the rest of the article. While on the subject of double dies for the American Women Quarter Series, we should probably look back to 2022 when two pretty decent centralized double dies were produced for the 2022 Philadelphia Maya Angelou quarters. And folks, like I said, even if you don't like the American Women quarters, and I think they're fantastic myself, they have given us so many errors. I mean, could you tell me if the America the Beautiful quarters had this many outstanding errors? That blown out Wilma Mankiller? What is that all about? I haven't seen any kind of die break like that ever until the Wilma Mankiller quarter. It says in both cases, the doubling is quite dramatic in Angelou's earring. The first one shown here is listed in the Wexler die varieties as WDDR-001 and is my favorite of the pair. It is also listed in Variety Vista as VDDR-001 and by me as VCR1 and DDR1. The second double die listed also has doubled earring, perhaps a bit wider in spread than the DDR1, but less in strength of doubling. That's what you want. So there's the one that's more profound, and that one has less, as you can see there. Okay, now let's get over here to NGC. I'm going to read this real quick. This is NGC, posted on 1/10/2017, double dies versus machine doubling. And I think that's what they're talking about when they talk about a hybrid. The distinction between genuine die doubling and mechanical doubling can be so subtle, but they can easily be differentiated with just a cup of loop and a bit of knowledge. Hang on one second. I'm going to parched over here. So that's one of the more common questions that NGC customer service receives is regarding the difference between double die and machine doubling. This distinction is very important because a double die variety may be worth a large premium, while machine doubling is a mere novelty and does not usually add value. And that's one of the things, folks, when you're a new coin collector, you're coming across machine doubling quite a bit, and it's really kind of frustrating because you're like, oh, score! And then and you bounce it off the coin group that you're in, and everybody's like, oh, yes, it's worthless. It's face value, my friend, yes. And you're like, darn it, let me keep going back to the well. All right, double dies here. A true double die is a variety that is created during the die-making process. As a result, the doubling will appear on every coin struck from that die. In the past, double die errors were often much more dramatic due to the process in which dies were created. This method often required multiple impressions from a working hub to impart the detail into a die. That's exactly it right there. Now, if the hub or die shifted at all during the process, the finished die would feature two distinct impressions with separation between them. The design letters and digits would be doubled. Here you go, folks. Look at that. One of the most famous double dies ever. And I believe these were taped to a carton or a pack of cigarettes in vending machines, which means somebody had to look at each and every single one of these and didn't get clued in that they were actually double dies. Think about that. That's incredible. So I'm going to leave a link in the description for this. There's mechanical doubling. And I'm going to go to eBay real quick. I'm going to show you what I've found here. And there we go. I've got the 2024 Philadelphia. I don't like the hyphen there so much. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that. Hit entry. Maybe it's the same. Yeah, 30 doesn't matter, I guess. All right, here we go. $128.49. I have here ended recently, sold listings, completed listings. And as you can see, that's part of the hair. And yeah, are these struck like they are circulated? Not so much. They do look uncirculated. All right, here we go. Keep on keeping on. Hair, shoulder, dye chip. Not sure about that one. It looks like there's some doubling there, right, $53. There's another one like that. You can see right there in the Medal of Honor, $56. Don't really see it there. Yes, you can see it there in the hair. Sold January 11 for $90. Clearly, the price is coming down. Now, if you go back a little bit further in time, yeah, $100 there, $134 there, $123 there. But I gotta show you. Oh, look at that, $138 on December 26th. But I gotta show you the one. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. No doubt about it. And there's a lot of them, good bit of them, and a lot of them are from the same seller, which means they sourced them, right? They definitely found a grip load. All right, let's keep on keeping on. And it took a while for me to find it, but I found it, and you wouldn't believe it's just remarkable. Look at this, November 3rd, $89.98. So they've been finding these for about 2 to 3 months now, right? A good bit of time. And I don't know why I can't find the die break, but oh, it's tremendous, and it goes right up his neck, and on the reverse, I don't know why I can't find it. I feel so. Oh, is that it? Yeah. Oh boy, there's a die break happening, and it is going to get huge. I'm telling you, that's just part of it. Oh boy, I wish I could find the other ones. Darn it, I should have. Oh, look at that one. That's an error, but that's really, it looks like a reeded edge just got imparted onto her chin right there. That's brutal. All right, let's see here. I don't know if I can find them. That's too bad. Yeah, but there is another die break happening, and it looks incredible. Let me go to the top here and see if I can see double die. I'll just put die break. I'll just put break. These are the breaks. And enter. Oh, yeah, there she is. Hello, for $5, score. Look at that. And imagine, I would think that that's probably a strike that was happening a lot. I mean, once that gets going, folks, it just goes. And you want a really good example? Look at this. This is the Wilma Mankiller die break. Look at that. I mean, come on. If you could have that one, wouldn't you love that? Look at the other side of it, the obverse. Incredible damage done to that coin. And, well, it's happening again. So like I said, these American women quarters, they really have been kicking down some really awesome errors here. Just awesome errors. And I don't think we're done. We have 5 more quarters to go, and who knows what errors we're going to find this year. And there's some really beautiful designs. And, it's interesting when we do have errors and things like that, die breaks, and we have die gouges, like the nesting bird. It's all about the placement of the error. For example, the Tuskegee Airmen with the tower on fire, right? Or maybe the Washington crossing the Delaware quarter with a crown. Remember, George Washington didn't want that crown, but the money gave him that crown. Ultimately, in the end, crowned him king. So yeah, these quarters recently, I mean, it's just amazing how awesome these errors are. And I'm not a big collector of errors, but I'll tell you what, when you do come across something like this that can make you potentially some decent money for face value, well, that's not such a bad thing, right? So let's keep on keeping on. We're going to go to the plus ones. Bingo. I've said this before, but I've added a little bottom piece here, and I thought that was important. That's the Proverb 20:18. It says, thoughts conceived in counsel will be firm. Not like, something else that's not firm. I don't even know what I'm saying. Wage war with strategy. Okay, let me start over. I can't change the words, right? Thoughts conceived in counsel will be firm. Wage war with strategies. And I think what that means, even the wisest person needs counsel, because others are more objective and can better advise them than himself. Because, being subjective to our own situation and biased, we can't really see through the clouds and the fog of our own mind, right? So I added this part right here. Should we act first and then ask for advice? Or do we ask for advice before acting? Now, I know somebody that actually acts first, say like, I did this, what do you think? And I'm like, why do you even bother asking? Especially if I don't like it or say no, right? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Now, with that said, let's go over here to 395 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Coward of the County, Kenny Rogers, with lyrics on screen. Yeah. Remember what his dad always told him? Yeah, you know what that was. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, sub to the channel. It's absolutely free. Or if you want to spend a little dig, It's $1.99 a month. Stacker out.